see, we are now in a business sector area. Okay, for business sector, it's quite special because I define my student. Some of them, they are going to talk about business sector in a customer's perspective, in the buyer's perspective, like us. But then some of them will talk about what COVID has bring into a business sector. So there will be 2 people in this category.
Then I feel like telling them I'm talking. I feel like reading. I feel like doing an award now.
So in business sector, for a seller, for a customer perspective, the best video submissions goes to Aulia Urrahman. Okay, Aulia, you know that you got this award because I think your video is very nice and I like how the way you explain it. So congrats for Aulia. Now let's see Aulia's video.
Hello everyone, my name is Aulia Urrahma and this is my birthplace. I have lived here since I was born until now. My place located at Blambintang Lama Street, Gampung Lamtimpeng, Aceh Besar. In this short video, I will tell you about the effect of the coronavirus on customer side in my place, Aceh Besar.
Let's get to some breaking news in Florida. New coronavirus cases skyrocketing again today.
This is truly an unprecedented situation.
This virus doesn't discriminate. It attacks everyone.
I want every American to be prepared for the hard days that lie ahead.
Since the coronavirus outbreak in the early 2020, all over the world has the impact, including Indonesia. Indonesia has struggled against this dangerous virus that causes the unstable economy of Indonesia, and Aceh Besar is one of them. In Aceh Besar, changes caused by coronavirus in the economic field in terms of customers are the raising of food prices and the scarcity of goods. For example, at the beginning of the emergence of the virus in Aceh Besar around March, the price of Aceh's onion increased. Originally, Aceh onion cost around 45,000 rupiah per kilogram. But during the quarantine period, the prices increased become 60,000 rupiah per kilogram. This is due to the lack of supply of Aceh onion while the demand increases. This condition certainly makes the customers become restless and worried. Plus, in this quarantine time, many people lost their jobs and their incomes was reduced, so that would be difficult to reach the price of goods that soared. However, even though the price of food items in Aceh Besar have risen, now it has declined to normal price. I hope we can all get through this difficult time and the coronavirus will end soon, so that we all can live a normal life as before.
And then, in the perspective of business owner, the best video submissions goes to Irhamni. Irhamni comes from Aceh Barat ya. So congrats for both of you guys for doing such a nice job on your project.
Since the corona pandemic has been spreading widely up to Indonesia, human activities were all in chaos. Health and economic sectors are the most affected from it. The economy were rapidly declining on the value. There's a lot of people that was dismissed from their job, a lot of countries losing their holding values, and currencies dropped drastically. and also a lot of business owners that went bankrupt. However, as a customer, I also find it's hard to dealing with this pandemic. It's hard for me as a customer to go shop my basic needs such as food. Usually I go to the market and buy some food ingredients there. However, since the corona pandemic had announced to reach Indonesia, it's hard for me to shop without feeling anxious to the people around me. We never know who and where they have been visited. Everyone has the same percentage to influence each other. Maybe for other things like clothes, electronics, etc., we can buy it online, but for food ingredients, it's hard since some foods like vegetable and meats cannot stand for long without being withered. And the same goes with another important necessities during the pandemic such as masks and hand sanitizer. It's sold everywhere, not just in the Banda Aceh city but also in my village. Literally everywhere. Then if there's someone who sold it, then the price would be too expensive. So the customer were really pissed off by this kind of business owner. They know we need it, so they use it for the bigger profit, and I think it's cruel since not everyone has much money to buy it, even so if they need it. Another thing is when the Eid al-Fitr comes. I live in a small city, Blam PD, where mostly the things that they sold are come from Medan. Then when all of the transport to Medan are prohibited, then the variety of the things, especially clothes, are decreased. So it makes me have to wear the same modes of clothes with another people in my city. Buying clothes in online shopping won't solve the problem either since the logistics become overloaded, so my order probably won't come right at the time. However, it's just my side as a customer, and I know a lot of business owners are dealing with greater problems rather than me. So let's just hope for the best, and may we can get over of this pandemic soon and go back to our normal activities. And don't forget to wear masks and wash your hands.
Wow, we have finished like four topics. We still have 4 more. Now let's go to religion aspect. In religion aspect, I asked my student to tell me about what COVID bring when people do their worship, especially in Aceh, because we are dominantly by Muslim. So I asked them how people do their worship here. So for religion, for religion's aspect, the best video submission goes to a lady comes from West Aceh. So yes, Nur Rahmatillah, you got the best video submission for in religion aspect. And it's quite interesting to see her video because she used animation in her video, and I think it's quite special because I can do it. Congrats for Nur Rahmatillah. Now let's check her videos out.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Nur Rahmatillah. On this occasion, I would like to inform to you about the change during coronavirus. Before that, I got a detail about religions. Okay, check it out. Nowadays, many countries have been struggling to tackle COVID-19 pandemic. Most of countries are applying lockdown to assure physical distancing and minimize contact between people. Coronavirus not only claimed thousands of lives, but also changed the way of human life. Throughout the world, starting from the interaction of others and process of dealing with God. Asia is famous of its reputation as country with the largest Muslim population in the world. While global religious features data show that 87.6% population in Indonesia are Muslim. In Indonesia, Muslims are actually have some types of devotion those performed in group, such as Salat Jumat, which performed every Friday for all males, and Tarawih that used to do in Ramadan, and so on. But with a social limitation regulation applied by the government, many of these devotion forms are not being able to be performed. Majelis Ulama Indonesia specifically issued a fatwa that discussed procedure for worship and moral advice during this pandemic, namely maintaining physical distancing, how to take care of corona corpses, avoid Friday prayer at masjid, and others, to avoid the gathering of people during this pandemic. So, how about in my hometown? Exactly in West Aceh. Yesterday, I have interviewed young masjid activists via voice note. Let's check it out.
Tidak ada perubahan yang spesifik, namun masyarakat yang salat berjamaah di masjid tidak seramai sebelum pandemi. Sejauh ini hanya ketika ingin masuk ke masjid, para jamaah mencuci tangan mereka dengan sabun. Untuk pertanyaan itu tergantung daerahnya masing-masing sih, diterapkan atau tidak. Di sini kami tidak menerapkan jaga jarak di masjid atau melakukan physical distancing.
Okay, he said that were no specific change during Corona. Here they continue to pray together at masjid, but not as many jamaah as before this pandemic.
Okay, now let's move to the health aspect. So I asked my student to show me what COVID brings into the health sector, and for this group, I really concerned about their health. So I think make sure that they follow the health procedure before if they make a video in the health clinic, for example, because that's about their safety. So for this health submission, for health in the health sector, my favorite video goes to Chika's video from Indonesia. So congrats for Tika. I think actually I have two favorites video here, but then I like Chika's better. Okay, so let's check Chika's video here.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, this is Chika Hanifa. In this video, I'm going to inform you about the change during Corona in Batoh Public Health Center. Batoh Public Health Center is located in Lungbata Subdistrict, Banda Aceh City. There are several changes in Batoh Public Health Center during COVID-19 pandemic. The patient must wear masks and wash their hands before enter the building area. Then, the patient must meet medical staff in screening table to check their temperature and ask several questions related to travel history and indication of COVID-19. The medical staff will categorize the patient into the non-infection patient and infection patient. Then the patient follow the services instructions that have been directed by medical staff. The chairs in the waiting room is restricted by yellow line to implementing physical distancing between patients. There are two different checking rooms, outside room and inside room. Outside room is for the infection patient, while the inside room is for non-infection patient. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, the health center doesn't help dental checkup, except for the patient who cannot bear the pain because it's urgent. Then the significant changing is some medical staff who meet patients directly wear personal protective equipment or PPE. However, the style of PPE that they wear is not specifically than the PPE used by medical staff who treat COVID-19 patients directly. Well, there were 6 changings in Batoh Public Health Center during COVID-19 pandemic. I hope it's useful for you. Then the last, keep applying health protocol whenever you are, and keep support medical staff as the first guide to handle COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.